Okay, I'm gonna do my hair while I'm doing this. Well, I'm starting to do my hair. I look like a hot mess. If you notice, there's a trend in these weekly reading vlogs. I look like a hot mess in them. That's okay. So it is Monday. It doesn't look like I've moved from this position other than the fact that my clothes have changed and my hair is slightly different. But I have from last week's vlog. I have moved. It is currently 4:04 in the afternoon. You notice that my nails are yellow? My mom did my nails for me. So they're a little rough around the edges, but they're yellow. Very, very yellow. So basically what I wanted to say, I read more of The Iron Flower. So I'm on page 178. I'm about to go read some more of it. I just wanted to let you know that I have made some progress in it. I think what I'm going to do is get to a point in here, because I forget if this is split up into books. Yes, it is. So if you haven't read The Black Witch is split up in a way where, okay, this is perfect example, but I like the way that they did it the other way, because it's more, it's easier to see. So hang on, I'll show you. So part 2 starts on page 227. I think I'm just gonna get up to that point and then continue, but my point is that, I'm not sure if that's focused, but here it says part 2 up here, while over here it has its own separate page that says part 3. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get up to part 2, which is page 227. And then I'm gonna read Avocado Bliss, because I really do need to read that. And then, so last night, funny enough, I said that we were gonna watch Jumanji, and it was Jumanji level 2. If anybody was wondering, we've seen the first Jumanji, the new first remake of Jumanji. We were watching level 2. Well, we got about 40 minutes into it, and me and my brother were tired. My dad had come back here. My mom had fallen asleep. So we put that kind of on pause. I think we might be watching it tonight, so I'm not 100% sure how much reading I'm going to get to. But that is my plans for right now, is to read more of this and then continue reading Avocado Bliss and hopefully get a huge chunk of that done, because I need to be done latest by like the 25th. Well, I guess latest would be the 27th, but I would like it to be done by the 25th. If I have to extend it to the 26th, I will. But I really don't want to do that. Tomorrow I have quite a bit of school to do, so I kind of just took today as I don't have anything to do today. I didn't have anything due anyway. It was just going to be a head start day, but it's okay. Tomorrow I can just do that. But tomorrow I do have quite a few things that I need to do, need to start, need to kind of figure out in order for the rest of the week to go somewhat smoothly. I just want to let you guys know. Wanted to start the vlog and everything. Okay, my camera's about to die. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. So, right. So, it is Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. My days are all getting mixed up. It's Wednesday. It's about 5:15 or so. I don't have my phone on me. But I just wanted to give you a slight update. So, yesterday, I didn't update you guys at all. I basically just did homework all day. And then I filmed 2 videos. One will have already gone up by the time that you see this. One is going up after the end of this vlog. So I did end up getting to page 226. I'm on to page 227. I haven't read past part 2 yet because I've been so busy yesterday. Today what I did was I edited both of those videos. I did my thumbnail, my descriptions, uploaded them to the YouTube thing, and they're scheduled, and my lighting is going. My lighting is fleeting. And those are all scheduled to go up, no problem. What I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to go take a shower, and then I think what I'm going to do for the rest of the night is just read Avocado Bliss. I am still on chapter 2, and I still need to finish it, because I want to finish it by latest tomorrow. I guess it's okay if I put the review on the release date, but I really don't want to. I would like it to go up before then. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a shower, get ready, go cozy up, and then read. So yeah, so I'm reading it on my phone, so I don't know how much I'm going to like that format, just because it is like small and I keep having to flip the page. I don't know if I like that, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm interested to see how I'm going to like it, just because I have heard that because I've read a few of the reviews, and a few of them are that the pacing is slow, that people got bored kind of halfway through the middle, and that it is so focused on diabetes. Like, the character just keeps saying, oh, poor me, diabetes, diabetes, diabetes. So I'm interested to see what I think of it. Obviously I can't make any judgments because I've only read one chapter. But yeah. Another thing, just like it has a heads up, not last week's vlog, but the week before, I had read the entire synopsis of the book again. And when I originally read it, I think I stopped somewhere in the middle because I got to the part where it was an avocado farm and I was like, okay, cool. This film sounds cute. I didn't get to the part where they end up having to go on a road trip. I'm just gonna tell you right now, if I am past the 50% mark and they haven't started their road trip, or like that's when they're gonna start the road trip, I will probably DNF it, just because it irritates me when books synopses have too much information. Like, you're telling me what's gonna happen 50% up in the book. No, I should know what's happening maybe if to like the 20% mark. After that, I shouldn't really know what's happening. I should know the general things, but not. So if they haven't started going, I'm going to DNF it. I'm just letting you know right now, because it irritates me very much. This week's vlog, because it is also a shorter vlog since I'm ending it on Friday instead of Sunday. I will see you guys either later or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Although tomorrow I am swamped with school stuff. I also have to study for a test that I have on Friday for chemistry. Woo! Okay, bye. Okay, so my hair is kind of a hot mess. Okay, so it is still the exact same day. I just came back and took a shower. I just wanted to say something because something happened yesterday or last night and the day before. So you've heard it here first here, folks. I am writing a novel. Now, I started writing the novel, I'm gonna say not start writing, but I started planning the novel out in about September of last year, something like that. Maybe yeah, September, to get ready to participate in NaNoWriMo. I did NaNoWriMo. I only got about 36,000 words started in the novel. Well, yesterday, and then I think in December I didn't touch it. January I went through and read all of, because I had 10 chapters. I read all the chapters that I had written just to refresh my memory to begin writing again, and I didn't write. I think I maybe wrote a few hundred words, and then I stopped writing. But yesterday, for some reason, I had this vigor to go and write parts of the novel. So the night before I had started, and I got maybe like 100, 200 words. Then yesterday, I ended up writing 1,500 words. I was so proud of myself, so I thought I would share here. I don't know how this is gonna go. To be completely honest, I want to make an entire video on my story, kind of what it's about and stuff like that, to kind of share it. But I just kind of wanted to say, I don't know how it's gonna go. I was planning on continuing to write it for NaNoWriMo. I was gonna do Camp Nano in April, but not only do I have my owls, it's my last like few weeks of school for spring semester, which means that I have, you know, all of the ends of my stuff, and then I also have my finals and things, so I didn't really want to cram in there, you know, trying to write my novel as well. So for the moment, it's just a matter of writing here and there. When summer finally comes, I might do like dedicated, like maybe monthly videos or like weekly videos on like an update of how my word's going, if things have changed in my novel, like things like that. And I might be including some writing things in my vlogs, but I'm not entirely sure. I just wanted to update you guys about that because I was really excited that I was finally writing again. And so I'm just gonna say this tiny little thing. So the book it's a young adult book, but it's set in a high school. Well, part of it is set at high school, and I am trash for those like super cliche parking lot, everybody's heads turn, seeing these certain people awed by them scenes. Like, I am trash for it. I get such like a happy feeling, especially when it's someone that I like really like, and I'm like, yes, like, they thought wrong of you. Oh, it makes me so happy. And I wrote something like that last night, and I was so happy. I was so happy. So yeah, I just wanted to say that because I really, really loved that. Okay, that's all for now. I'm gonna go eat and maybe watch a video, but then I'm going to read some of Avocado Bliss. Hopefully finish it tonight. Again, it's only 230 pages, and I read 226 pages in a day and maybe a half. The Iron Flower, and that is a high fantasy book, which means I need to actually pay attention, and I flew through it. So let's see if I can fly through a contemporary novel where I can kind of mindlessly read. Okay, now really, we'll probably see you tomorrow. Okay, we're surprising everybody by me updating again. So I'm on chapter 4 of Avocado Bliss, and I'm thinking I'm going to DNF it. I don't typically DNF books because I'm pretty good at picking books that I want to read and I know I'm going to read. But this book isn't because I don't want to read it or because I don't think that the idea is good. It's because I feel like the execution isn't what I want it to be. One of the biggest things was the first chapter I didn't mind. I thought that Daiquiri was a little annoying, but I was like, maybe that'll change as we get further in. So the first thing that I noticed, okay, so I was iffy about Daiquiri anyway in the first chapter. He was just annoying. And then we got to Sal's point of view, and I somehow got even more annoyed and just confused. There was like things that they said that I was like, is the author trying to be funny? Because it wasn't funny. And then there was times where it was cringy. It's juvenile. I was like, And then I was super confused about the whole shack thing. And then this part annoyed me, and I was like, It says, it goes, besides, most Mexican boys like curvy girls. Not that I don't have any curves, I'm just not as well developed as other girls my age. While that might be true, it irritates me when girls in stories don't accept their bodies. And I know it's not entirely realistic to be completely acceptant of you, but to have an example, or like to show that as, that irritated me. Just know that irritated me. And then Locke is like my favorite character, even though I'm pretty much DNFing this book. If there was any motivation for me to finish it, it would just be because I want to see what happens with him because he's funny. And then the other thing is, this is Daiquiri, and here I am now, alive and not feeling very much so. He is so whiny and he complains about everything. Everything. And then this part also made me annoyed. There's a lot of things. The biggest reason that I'm DNFing it is because I thought it was juvenile for my reading taste at the moment, which is not the book's fault. It's me. Like, I don't like reading that stuff. It's too juvenile for me. There's body positivity and things are just really bad in this right now, and like certain things that they say, I'm like, no. And it's a little cringy. And then the other one is I'll get to in a second. So the other thing that I wanted to say, that it's kind of, I was like, it was so cringy because I was like, what the hell, is her skin is the color of copper. She looks like might be a little young, but her curves tell me otherwise. I don't know about, every body is different, and it irritates me when there is some standard, sorry, I'm scratching my eye, when there is some standard body that everybody's supposed to look on. It's like, especially when they make it off of like supermodels. Supermodels are not the norm. They're the exception of the rule. And it irritates me when people like her saying, oh, well, she has curves. Not everybody has curves. And some 13-year-olds will have curves, but they're still minors. No, that's a no. And then the other big thing that is doing, it almost seems to me like they took diabetes and then made it a character. I don't know how many times Daiquiri has said, oh, but this, my diabetes, like he keeps mentioning over and over, and it's like he's becoming the disease. I think what I'm saying is I appreciate that this book is trying to bring awareness to diabetes, but it's doing it in such a way that it's just throwing it in your face left, right, and center. Every single time that they have a chance to, they're just throwing it at you, and I don't think that that was the right decision. Yeah, I think I'm going to DNF it at chapter 4 because I was like, I'm just getting irritated and more irritated. Like, we're only on chapter 4 and I have 22 annotations, and most of them are me being like WTF. I think part of it is just because of my reading tastes right now are not at that, like, they're not at that level anymore. In addition to, there is some questionable things, and they're just throwing diabetes at you, and that's not what I feel like the representation should be. So, for those reasons, I am DNFing it, but I don't, unfortunately. So, that kind of sucks, because that was my first advanced reader's copy that I've started reading, and I DNF it. That's kind of where I stand on Avocado Bliss. So, at like 9:30, it's 8:45 right now. At like 9:30, my mom and I are going to watch The Masked Singer, and then I'll probably go to bed. But from now until 9:30, I think I'm going to read some more of The Iron Flower. I think that's all. And I will see you definitely tomorrow. Goodbye. Okay. Hello. Happy Friday. It is 8:11 at night. I just wanted to wrap up the vlog. So today I didn't really do much. Well, I did a lot, but nothing pertaining to the vlog. I basically, well, I woke up at like 8. Then I studied till about noon. And then, well, no. No, I studied in the sense that I did schoolwork pretty much all day up until 5 o'clock. And then I've just been doing some, I ate dinner, I was watching some YouTube videos, things like that. So yeah, I just wanted to really quickly come up and wrap up the vlog because I need to get this exported, scheduled, and everything so that it'll go up tomorrow morning, no problem. So that is what we are going to do. So this week, I kind of finished one book, Avocado Bliss. You all know my feelings. I ranted about it in, I'm not sure, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I don't know. I had a rant about this book. That happened. I ended up giving it 2.5 stars because I think that the story was a really good idea and that it could have been executed correctly. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the way that it was going, so that's why I DNF'd it, but I did want to sort of give it a rating so that it was, you know, like there. But I did not count it towards my Goodreads challenge because I didn't get more than halfway through. So that was that. Then the other thing that I read was I read some more of The Iron Flower. I'm on page 263, so I'd say I probably read like 100 pages this week of this. I'm really liking it. After I take this clip that I'm doing right now and import it into my iMovie, edit it, and then export the whole video and everything, I am going to be reading this until about probably midnight. I want to get as far into this as possible because I am doing the bookie trials this weekend, but for some reason I thought that the bookie trials was the last 2 days of March, but it's not. We still have the 30th and the 31st, so I can finish this on the 30th or the 31st, but I want to get as much done of this as possible to do that.